Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the world of Akala. I'm your Dungeon Master, The Batch, and this is He Has Risen episode 32. I was going to have my notes up, but I got distracted by something. I don't know what I got distracted by when I went to get my notes, but
Probably us, to be honest.
probably, yeah.
Probably. I'll say it's my fault.
Okay.
I'll take the blame this time.
I'll say it's Sholly's fault.
Charlie's fault. Charlie's fault. Even though I don't think it was. Anyway, last time on He Has Risen 3 weeks ago, you searched the Red Wolf camp that you had just cleared out of some wolves, killed a bunch of them, and chased a bunch more off, and captured the Red Wolf captain. You searched the camp and found a chest of coins, jewelry, and other valuables. Meryl put the fires in the camp out, and while searching the camp, an injured fox wandered in looking for food. You all felt like the fox was familiar to you, but couldn't figure out why. Meryl healed her, Wynne fed her, and Leokron spoke to her on behalf of the party. She said that she was hungry and was looking for food, and Wynne gave her more. She said she'd never seen any of you before and that she was just a fox, not a person disguised as a fox. She asked if she could come with you, and you let her. You named her Smokey. You headed back to Avazon and met with Droxir, who was not happy you brought the Red Wolf captain with you. He rushed you to the conference house where he begged you to finish the job, and eventually Leokron volunteered to do the deed. You gave him the chest you found in the camp, and he said he would make sure it got back to where it was the valuables would get back to where they were taken from. Wynne followed after Leokron to ask the captain what villages they'd raided, and after that conversation, she accompanied Leokron while he executed the Red Wolf captain. You then turned in 6 of the red daggers for your payment and kept the other 6. Droxir offered you the beds in their community room for the night, which you took after getting something to eat and drink at the tavern. During the night, while most of you were sleeping or in a trance, you all heard a deep, chilling, masculine voice in your heads say, "Yes, go down the path of darkness." Araneus convinced his patron to tell him it was the Fiend King's voice. You deduced the Fiend King must be growing in power and made a plan to go talk to King Seraph about him and the Cult of Blood. And that's where we pick up.
The shit's hitting the fan, folks. Relax. Calm down. Single file line, please.
So, those who need to sleep, go back to sleep. Those who need to trance, finish their trances. Do you need to finish this long rest? Do you all go back to sleep or trance? Get your long rest in.
I'm assuming we finish our long rest.
Okay.
I assume.
Yeah.
Just
I like hearing that.
because I know Kramkyl was a bit shaken by the voice.
Shiver me timbers.
Wynne would be concerned because of what she knows about the Fiend King, and from living through the previous Scourge of Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Araneus lived through it before, he's kind of like, well, that one ended, so how bad could this one be?
Now, just a reminder: the Fiend King wasn't directly involved with the Scourge of Shadow.
Yeah,
yeah.
Just that it was a similar very bad time in darkness, and she's concerned the Fiend King wants to usher in another.
Gotcha. All right, so
maybe we're the new Scourge.
Has everyone taken their long rest? I'm refreshing sheets to make sure.
Yes.
So to make sure everybody is good to
I
go.
think so. I'll take another one just in case.
Okay. Oh, my camera's being
Glitchy.
not happy. Okay, it seems okay now. If a bit laggy. But how's my YouTube connection? Is the stream going out okay?
You're
Yeah.
a little laggy on YouTube,
You're a little laggy on stream, yeah.
but it's still going.
Okay. As long as the stream's still going out, that's what I'm mostly worried about. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera. It's gonna be boring, but I'm gonna go off camera just so that doesn't screw with the connection.
You could put the map up instead.
Well, the map is of the bandit camp, and you're not at the bandit
That's
camp
fine.
anymore. Okay.
I'll just move us over to the guild or something.
Okay, so in the morning, you get up, you leave Avazon, and you head back to Woodhurst. Is that the plan? Woodhurst, yeah.
I assume so.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because you wanted to make an appointment to see King Seraph.
Yeah.
So you get in your carriage with Bolt and Dash. Do you find Droxier, say goodbye to him, or do you just get the fuck out of there?
He probably doesn't want to see us.
Yeah, we just
Yeah, he
leave.
probably doesn't give a
Yeah.
shit.
No.
All right. So you leave Avazon, you head back to Woodhurst. Don't remember how long I said it took to get there. It was probably a few hours.
Something like that.
Yeah. It was a couple hours because of Tyler's elk thing. Yeah.
Yeah, darn tootin'.
Just racing down the road, weaving in and out of other carriages and people.
Knocking them out of the way.
Honking.
Stopping at magic shops along the way. A whole session of shopping.
As we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask if anybody wants to stop at the shops in Martzlog on the way back, because that'd be a whole nother episode of shopping.
We are waiting for Andor to come back, so.
Just enough time to get two platinum rings.
Okay, you all do have a bunch of gold now. Is there anything you're interested in buying while you're going through Martzlog?
I'm gonna keep saving personally.
Okay.
I want a high ticket item.
Okay.
No, I'm good right now.
I just
Okay.
get the 2 platinum rings that I needed for the spell, and
Okay, you stop by a jeweler, get a couple platinum rings. They'll take 100 gold out of your inventory, and I don't think platinum rings are an item, so just add a couple of custom items, platinum ring, unless you know exactly who you're giving it to already.
yeah, she's giving it to Araneus. So she gives it to Araneus. Here, keep this on.
What is this for?
Spell.
You're not gonna turn me into whatever you are you?
Mm-mm.
No, it's a protection spell. Don't worry.
Okay.
Gives you resistance to all damage, and any pain you feel, I feel. So try not to get hurt too much.
Wait, do I still get hurt?
Yes, you still get hurt.
But you get hurt as well.
Yes.
That seems weird. I slap myself in the face.
Well, I haven't cast a spell yet, dummy.
I kind of want to make you roll an attack roll against yourself.
Yeah, that hits. But my strength is -2, so it does no damage.
Does damage. You can't even slap yourself. Oh gosh.
Why would I hurt my pretty face?
He ends up gaining life with this -2.
Gaining life.
It kills him.
Oh, that would be cool. Just, I'm down to like 2 hit points. I smack myself and I gain a hit point.
That's how paladins do their lay on hands.
Yeah.
Just smack the life back into people. Alright. So anyone else wanna buy anything?
I think I'm good. I haven't looked at
I
any.
can't think of anything that I need or anything like that.
Okay.
Oh, what about healing potions? That's a good thing to have. Yeah.
So, what am I supposed to add to my inventory?
Just add,
Custom item.
yeah, just add a you know how to add a custom item?
Yeah.
Yeah, just add a platinum ring worth 50 gold.
Okay.
Grab some healing potions.
Do you want to stop at an alchemist on the way through?
Uh-huh.
Or do you want to... Oh, no, wait, his shop was closed. So... Trying to remember... That was a long time ago. Like a year ago. I'm trying to remember if I had Gimlin's alchemy shut down or not. Because remember, he sold those potions to the cultist.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was a long ass time ago. Put it in my notes somewhere. Oh, okay. They didn't shut him down. They had extra guards posted there. Okay, so his shop is still open. So do you want to stop at an alchemist of Martzlock, or do you want to patronize your local alchemist?
Whichever's more on the way, I guess.
Let's support local small businesses.
I agree.
Okay, so when you get back to when you pass through Westwind on your way to make an appointment to see the king, you see the royal guard are still in the market square, kind of hold up there. The shops are open to adventurers. So you head into the Gimlin's alchemy to buy some health potions.
What's your pricing on health potions? On healing potions?
Where's my... I think it's 50 gold for a regular healing potion. And what level are you guys? You're going to be level 7. Why does my computer not like me today? And 150 for a potion of greater healing.
All right, I'll take one. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
My apologies. I'll take one greater and then one regular. But I'll obviously start a conversation and everything like that. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we don't
I'm
have to.
gonna buy 2 regular potions of healing real quick.
We don't have to roleplay the whole thing out.
Okay.
Get some music going in the background, which I should have done already. It's not just silent.
I will also take 2 regular.
Okay. Yeah, he's got that in stock. Anybody else buying health potions?
I'll buy one.
Okay. A regular health potion?
Yeah, regular.
Okay.
How much did you say that was again?
50.
Okay.
I'm not finding regular in the inventory list.
Just search for healing, and it'll be the regular potion of healing.
Yeah, it's not there. I'm seeing greater, superior, and supreme.
Try searching for potion.
That's weird.
The potion of healing.
Oh, that's weird. If you click, I had the filter by type clicked for potion, and it gets rid of it.
Oh. It probably filters by, does that with magic items only, because a regular potion of healing is considered gear, not a magic item. So when you click potion, it probably limits it to magic items. That would be my guess.
Well, I got 2 anyway.
Okay.
No. That's 100 gold, right?
Yeah.
And I'm assuming I can't talk him down from that.
No.
I cast
get a-
suggestion.
It's a standard
Not
market
plan.
price.
Can I get a bag of ball bearings?
From the Alchemist?
Oh no, from any other shop that's around.
You would go to the shop of things for that.
Okay.
I hope there's a lot of things there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy pretty much anything there.
Sword of Cass.
Haha. How much is a bag of ball bearings?
How much is it?
3,000 gold.
It does not have a cost on it. That's weird.
1 GP. 1 GP.
Where'd you find that?
The D&D. Let me find it again.
Did you say the DMV?
D&D.
I got it at the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Okay, it says this is on the forums, the D&D Beyond forums. It's 1 GP per ball bearing.
One
there
1,000
1,000 in a
per
bag?
ball bearing.
Yeah, 1 GP per ball bearing.
That's 1,000 gold.
That makes no sense.
No.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Maybe it means for the bag of ball bearings?
That's not. What?
No, it says a bag costs 1 gold piece and has 1,000 ball bearings.
Oh, okay.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Oh. Why doesn't
what-
it? Why isn't the cost in the inventory list? So yeah, okay. 1 gold piece. You can grab a bag of ball bearings.
I'm gonna grab one too, just so I have one.
Okay.
I think in that little thing you read, it looks like it's in the bugs and support, Zoomy, where
Yeah.
they're saying that the ball of the bag of ball bearings is showing up as having a cost of 1 gold piece per ball bearing.
Yeah, that's what it said.
Right,
On the
but
forum.
you're in bugs and support. They're reporting a bug,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's saying that.
As an action, you can
Let's
spill
see.
these tiny metal balls in their pouch to cover a level square area that is 10 feet on a side. A creature moving across the covered area must succeed on a DC 10 dexterity saving throw or fall prone. A creature moving through the area at half speed doesn't need to make the save. Okay.
Well, that's not what I'm using it for, but yeah.
Or I can spill them on the ground, then cast suggestion on somebody to pick them up.
She's gonna use that
Oh,
spell
God.
that she's gonna use that spell that chucks things. She's gonna start chucking ball bearings.
Nope. That's not what I'm using it for.
Oh,
Alright,
that
well,
would be
anyway-
a good use for catapult. Yeah.
Anyway, you each have a bag of ball bearings.
Awesome.
Or you could do like a metal bender kind of thing, and you can have a whole bunch of them on you and just like fling them at people. I think that would be really cool too.
Nope. I thought of a very practical use for magical tinkering.
Okay.
Are you making a BB gun?
No, it doesn't do damage.
Alright. So you're in the market square, surrounded by the royal guard, and your intention is to talk to the king.
Can I look around and see who looks to be like the head guard in the area?
There is... Oh, I don't know if you'd recognize her because I don't think you went to talk to her earlier. I say earlier.
I would assume that they're... I would assume that they
Wynne-
would have some sort of insignia difference.
Wynne and Andor talked to the guards and they weren't very pleasant. That was before we left to go on these missions.
Yeah, there is a woman who looks to be a different rank than the rest of the guard there. She has on.
I
a bit
point them
more-
out to the group.
Yeah.
I guess we could talk to her. Maybe she can get us an audience with the king.
No harm in trying.
Or we just go to the castle and request an audience.
I mean, we can try walking up to the front gate. Yeah.
I don't think this guard's gonna have much to do with that.
I mean, if he does have higher power, he has better communication with other people. But
She.
I apologize. I didn't hear it fully.
Just assuming the one in charge is a man. I see how it is.
No, I literally just did not hear it.
I still have
I'll
all the
just-
bodies in the market square on the map.
I'll just go up to the woman, and I'll just ask her, may I talk to you for a moment, ma'am?
Things seem to be quiet now. What can I do for you?
I was just wondering if... I know this is, like, literally a lot to ask, but if we were able to talk to King Seraph, we found some information on the Cult of Blood, and we were wondering if we could pass on some information to him.
You could tell me anything you have and I could pass it along.
I mean, I'm gonna do a persuasion, try to. I mean, with everything going on and literally the guards like doing that, and we were here helping defend. There's lots of possibilities up in the air. So if we could get with King Seraph himself, that would be awesome.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah.
I like what you're implying there. Are you implying I am not loyal to the crown?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Not you. Others.
The Royal Guard is unimpeachable the right word to use here?
No.
No?
Impeccable?
No.
No.
Impregnable. Incorruptible, impregnable.
Impregnable would not be a proper word either.
It could be.
I'll go with incorruptible. I don't think it's the word I'm trying to think of, but yeah.
I walk up and I'm like, yeah, we understand that you might not be, part of the problem, but we also know that you're probably not the one that's going to be talking to the king directly, and whoever you send might be a problem.
Because if they intercept that information, then that's one step behind for us and one step ahead of us for that.
I still don't like the implication that one of our royal guard could be a turncoat.
I mean, you did see what happened here, right?
With all due respect, we must face the facts. That's
members of the royal guard have been vetted by the king himself.
We would just really rather talk to the king ourselves in person, if you don't mind. We have several things that we need to discuss with him, involving multiple things going on in the kingdom right now.
I mean, you're more than welcome to go with us.
I can't stop you from going to the castle. If that is what you wish.
Do you have any idea if he is available at the moment?
The hell would the guard know?
It's a royal guard.
I do not know if he is available at the moment.
I don't think this guard has the king's little planner and schedule to know if he's available.
No, but if she could have known that he was away on a, diplomatic thing.
I do know that he is not away on a diplomatic thing.
Well, that's good, yeah. All right.
Zan Lumen typically handles those now with the king's advancing age.
Okay. Thank you for the information. We really appreciate it. Does anyone have any other questions?
Wynne does not, because she knows how not very forthcoming they were when she and Andor were trying to speak with them earlier.
All right. Have a good day, ma'am.
You have a good day as well.
I turn around and I start walking, and then I say to the others, well, that didn't seem very nice.
No,
And I keep on going.
They aren't exactly the friendliest towards us at the moment.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Seems like it.
that place did get attacked recently. So The marketplace.
We also were the ones fighting alongside to prevent more
True.
innocent people dying.
True.
So as a reminder, there is a gateworks to the capital district if you want to go to the castle.
Oh yeah, probably make it faster.
What'd you say? There's a what?
A gateworks?
Oh,
I guess we drop the carriage and horses back off at the stable.
oh.
Check
When
in
when
with
is that fella?
Crex.
Yeah, when is that fella supposed to bring money to Crex? I know we haven't been gone very long in game time, so. Where's my notes? 25 per week is the payment plan we worked out.
It's every Dar day. It is currently...
So one long rest. So that was on the 4th whenever we got back. Or whenever we did that. So that was
Yeah.
faded the 4th.
That was 2 days ago.
And the 5th. That's one long rest.
And we just tell Crex that we're bringing the horses back.
Alright, so you head to the guild, to the stables, and bring the horses in, and leave the carriage and the horses with them?
Yep.
Alright. Correct.
Yes, Meister.
Crex pets the horses, gives them each an apple, and brings them into their stalls. Take care of them. You ready to go to the gateworks to head to the capital district?
When is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so you go to the gateworks, show your guild membership cards to go through the express line, the quick line. You head through, you come out in the capital district, head down a little, right down the road to the castle, and there are guards. There's royal guard at pretty much every checkpoint leading up to the castle, and you're stopped a good bit before the gate, and the guards ask you what you're doing there.
We have information for the king regarding this cult of blood issue and some other matters affecting the kingdom.
Is the king expecting you?
He is not.
You do understand the king is very busy with important matters, yes?
Yes, well,
This is an important matter, though.
Can we set up a meeting with him?
You would most likely be talking to one of... I just lost the word. One of the...
advisors.
No, one of the... I'll go with advisor, yeah. With one of his advisors and not the king himself.
Here we go again.
I mean, we already talked to him once. Like, a week ago.
We really need to just cut out the middleman and get face to face with the king with this information. It's not just something unimportant. This is very important.
It's very sensitive information.
You can even
Time
be there. We don't
sensitive.
care.
What did you say, Araneus?
I said that he could even be there if he wants. We don't care. As in the guard.
It's not that simple just to get an audience with the king.
It seemed pretty simple last time. I mean, granted, I think that was because the king was asking to speak with Andor, but still. Hey, we're friends with Andor. Does that help?
Who's Andor?
Yeah, of course not.
Yes.
I mean, he's one of our friends. He knows the king.
And he's a guard or something, like a sergeant or something.
I think he was just a soldier.
And we could have somebody escort you into the castle, where you could wait and speak to one of King Seraph's advisors to collect the information you have.
We really need to speak to the king directly. It's of the utmost importance.
That's why we just... Can we schedule something?
Talk to his advisor. Maybe the advisor can do something for you.
Okay, where's this advisor at?
A guard will escort you into the castle, where someone will speak with you.
Okay. Thank you for all of your help.
He motions for another guard to come over, tells him what's going on, and the other guard motions for you to follow him as he takes you on up to the front gate and into the castle. And now that I did have a map for, do I still have it? Where did it go? Oh, I never put it on Roll20, that's what happened. Why didn't I put it on Roll20? It's in my friggin' folder, but I didn't put it on Roll20. Here, I'll share it on Discord. There we go. Alright. Y'all looking at that on the Discord chat?
Yes.
Yep.
Brings you in through the front gate, There's a open courtyard, but brings you through the sorry, I haven't looked at this map in a while. You know, I'm just gonna close that. I'm just gonna go Theater of the Mind because I haven't looked at that map in a while. I'd rather not confuse myself. He brings you through the castle, eventually gets you to a nice big open room where it seems there are a few people sitting and waiting. There's an elderly elf woman who is sitting and waiting patiently. There is a young halfling man who is not waiting patiently. He's kind of pacing back and forth. There are benches in the room. It's very high ceiling, being part of the castle. And the guard brings you in and says, "Have a seat. An advisor will be with you as soon as they can get to you."
Thank you. Do you know how long that may be, or do you have no idea?
He's already turned around and walking away.
Yep, thanks.
There are other guards in the room, though, but he has turned around and walked away.
Nah, fuck it. They've seemed like assholes the whole time. I'm not even gonna bother unless I have to.
So the one that's walking away, I'm going to use prestidigitation to heat up his foot, like his boot, just to make it kind of warm, uncomfortable for an hour.
He stops as he's walking and just kind of lifts up his foot and shakes it, not knowing what's going on, and just goes back to walking.
Yep, it'll be like that for an
Oh
hour.
gosh.
Sucks to be him.
Should have made it his underwear.
I thought about it.
It made it feel like he peed in his boot, but he didn't. It feels like it, though.
Yeah, just uncomfortably warm. Not hot, just uncomfortably warm.
So the five of you are in this... That was loud. The five of you are in this waiting room. And the elderly elf woman sees Wynne and says, "Hello there, young lady."
Hello. Let's see. How would I address an older
Just
elf?
ma'am.
Just ma'am.
Yeah.
I was trying to think if there was any special word they should use, but no. No, I say hello, ma'am, and I nod.
How are you and your friends doing today?
Oh, we are well, thank you. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. I've been sitting here quietly contemplating things for the last few hours.
Oh wow, you've been here a few hours.
Yes.
That's quite a while to be waiting.
Yes, I need to talk to someone about about some of the living conditions in... I'll just say the lower class district, because I can't think of the names at the moment.
Kramkyl has like no hope right now for the amount of time we're gonna have to be waiting here.
Araneus has just sat down and is nodding off.
Are
North Weldrake. Some of the living conditions in North Weldrake.
What is it? What's going on? What are the issues?
Oh, it's mostly an issue of the refuse. The oh, what's the polite way of saying it? The waste.
Have you tried burning it?
You mean like trash or poop? Which one are you trying to think of?
Poop.
How about excrement?
Oh, this is in character.
Secretions.
I was asking. I was asking you as the DM outside of the character.
Oh no, this is in character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Wynne did not ask her that.
Araneus did say, "Have you tried burning it?"
What was the name of the area again, Batch?
North Weldrake. It's the lower class district.
That's not good at all. That's very unsanitary.
I am so sorry.
No, and it's a lot to be dealing with.
Has anybody thought of like digging a trench?
Well,
This is something that the king needs to take care of, seriously.
I agree, and that's what I'm going to tell him about my neighbor. I am tired of dealing with my neighbor's animals' refuse.
Their dogs are shitting on your yard, aren't they?
Probably farm animals.
That's an impolite way.
I put my hand over my mouth. This is Leokron actually doing that.
That's an impolite way of putting it, but yes.
Do
Alright,
you
I'm
want?
gonna shut up.
Do you have any gardens or small farms? Maybe you could use the excrement as fertilizer.
No, I'm a bit too old for that.
So is it animal waste causing the issue primarily in the area?
In my yard, yes.
Mm.
Is this specifically about your yard, or is it about the whole district?
Of course we're talking about my yard.
Yeah, that
Have
totally seems like something you should talk to the king about.
Have you
Well, no
Have
one
you-
else will take care of it.
have you talked to your neighbor and asked him to pick up after his animals?
Countless times.
Hmm.
Have you tried threatening him?
No, I haven't tried threatening him.
Well, hire a bodyguard and have him do it.
We could talk
Maybe
to your
if you
neighbor.
threaten him, you'll actually get an appointment made for you with the king.
Or she could do what Andor did and just keep bringing up the king's name over and over again.
You know,
That seemed to
Alright,
work last
yeah.
time.
if you like, I could try speaking to your neighbor for you.
You would do that?
Sure.
Well, I would appreciate that someone as young and seemingly assertive as yourself might be able to get something done, but the king needs to hear about this. As a guard comes in, looks at the elderly tongue twister,
Oh.
elderly elf woman,
I ask her name, by the way. Otherwise, I'll never find her again.
Marigold.
You know what? I'm going with Marigold because I like it.
I tell her my name is Wynne.
Sholly, you can just be my name generator.
Okay.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Wynne. And she looks up at the guard and says, "Is it my turn now?" And the guard just shakes his head and looks at the little the halfling pacing back and forth and says, "Come on, there's someone coming. There's someone ready to talk to you."
That halfling isn't Kithrix, is it?
No. No, it's not Kithrix.
I was kind of hoping we were going to talk to him because I was going to tell him to chill out.
And Marigold says, "But I've been waiting longer than him." And the guard says, he sighs deeply and says, "The advisors have put your issue lower on their priority list."
While they were talking, I'm gonna use my magical tinkering to imbue one of the ball bearings with an unbelievable odor, and then just roll it right past the guard so it goes into the room without them noticing. Hopefully, without them noticing.
Did you make a stink bomb?
Yes.
Why?
Yes, I did.
This is what this lady smells constantly.
So what does it smell like?
It's an unbelievably bad odor.
Yes, but what is the
Hey.
odor?
Well, what that could be many things.
Sulfur, like
Sulfur. Yeah, sulfur. There we go. It's a strong sulfur smell.
Oh my god, they're gonna think of demons manifesting.
Oh, jeez.
You can make it a skunk smell.
The guard, the halfling, and Marigold, all their noses all shrivel up, and the guard
So does
says,
Araneus's.
Yeah.
Oh,
The guard says,
Oh, what is
someone
that?
ate an
Is
egg
that
salad and then just
smell?
like got rid of it, threw it behind, and then ate it again. It is so bad.
Just, oh gosh, we need to have someone come take care of that. Come on, sir, come on. And he ushers the halfling out of the room.
Oh my god. Oh god, it still smells.
And it lasts until I stop thinking about it. So
Can you stop thinking about it?
Yeah, why would
I'm-
you do that to everybody in the room?
I'm going to use
not
prestidigitation
our room. Not our
to
room.
make-
The
to
room they
make
were in.
the air
Coming up.
around my head smell good.
So you tried to roll it into the other room.
Yeah.
What room? The room the king is in? The throne room?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
You're not anywhere near the throne room.
Okay. Well, the room that the guard came out of to view us in the waiting room.
Oh wait, that's the room you threw it into?
Yeah.
When you see a car, you can find it on Auto Trader. Even my TV detector.
I'm still wondering why.
yeah, who knows? It's Zoomy.
Okay, well I already roleplayed as if you threw it into the room in front of the guard.
I mean, it's just a pebble, the size of a pebble. So I mean, it's not gonna look like anything.
Alright, well it rolls past them and goes into the... I'm gonna have to step away in a second, for a minute. You're about to hear Brittany's walker. It's very loud. Alright, hold on. Let me... Can you guys entertain for a minute, or should I put up the pre-roll?
Yeah, we'll entertain.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
Oh yeah, we know how to do that.
So, do we know that you threw the thing?
Nope. She doesn't, act
Unless
any
we made like
suspicious.
a passive. Here, make a sleight of hand roll, Zoomy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that beats my passive.
It beats my passive as well.
I know it beats mine.
Woo, I actually did something right for once. Oh, the worst thing I could possibly do.
So I guess we might smell it like kind of wafting in and be like, oh.
Yeah, it was just to make that completely unbearable for anyone coming in that room. Just to annoy the guards enough so that they get faster.
I don't think they're gonna get faster.
Or they could shut down the entire thing and send everybody out.
Yeah, until they find whatever it is that's causing the odor, which, like I said, ball bearing. Almost impossible to find among all the little, anything else. And I can just drop my infusion if I need it to infuse something else.
If I can smell it, I'm just gonna constantly cast prestidigitation so that I don't smell it, because I don't want to. I just hope that these guards hurry up so that we can get in there.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Oh, it's only perceivable up to 10 feet away.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't be able to smell it once it's...
Yep.
Stanky.
So if I rolled it, it should have gone at least 10 feet, if not more than 10 feet. That's the doorway.
You can only stop it by touching it.
Or just by dropping an infusion. Wait, did it say you have to touch it?
The chosen property lasts indefinitely. As an action, you can touch the object and end the property early.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
So you would have to start a new infusion in order to stop that one, or
Yep.
touch it.
Indefinite stay.
Oh yeah,
You're
Patch.
muted.
Muted. Oh, yeah.
We were
Patch,
quiet the entire time, just waiting on you.
I forgot to tell you that it's only 10 feet, so it's only perceivable at 10 feet away, so...
Oh well, we did what we did.
Yeah. Well, whenever I did it, it would have smelled initially like it until I rolled it, and then it would have rolled out the room. But it'll still be in that 10 feet.
We also went
it-
ahead and have her roll a sleight of hand to see if we noticed.
And I got a 19 on that. 20.
And in actually reading the magical tinkering, she has to actually touch the ball bearing to end it.
Yeah.
Or try to exceed her maximum number of infusions to make it end as a new one takes over. So.
Yeah. Which I'm going to infuse another ball bearing with the smell of marigolds and walk up to her and hand it to her. To the elf woman.
Okay, and so the other one, it's not, so I went into the other room that the guard came out of, and you hear voices in there of disgust, noises of disgust at the smell. You hand her the ball bearing, and she just kind of looks at you. And what form are you in?
Have it.
Cabot. Yeah, she looks at you very strangely. Not really sure what to do with you.
Here, just smell.
She takes it and just kind of wafts it in front of her face and says, "Oh, that smells like marigolds. How sweet. Thank you."
You're welcome.
And just after a couple minutes, you see the halfling go storming out of that room, a little vomit on his chin. Kind of cursing he is cursing at the top of his lungs at the guards for treating him this way, making him vomit up his breakfast, blaming the guards for the smell in the room, and he leaves. Okay. Nobody says anything? Okay. I was waiting to see if anybody said anything.
Well, no.
Okay. Just all sitting there watching this happen, not saying a damn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't
watch him leave.
He didn't affect us in any way.
I meant the smell, like nobody stepped up and clarified it wasn't the guard's fault.
Well, we don't know that.
Yeah, the only one.
Oh,
that
right,
knows
because you
Meryl.
rolled the stealth check. I forgot.
Yeah, we had to roll a
Okay.
sleight of hand, and it beat all of our passive perceptions.
I forgot about that. Okay. Did some side seat DMing while I was away. That's fine. That's fine.
Well, I mean,
Sorry.
you weren't here. So.
You're good. You're good. Kept the show rolling while I was gone. I'm very grateful. But Meryl doesn't say anything.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, one of the guards come out of the room, just holding their noses and trying not to puke at the smell. And they look at your group, and one of them says, "I guess you're next."
At us?
Yeah.
This lady's been waiting here for hours.
The advisor has not prioritized her issue. Sorry. The advisor has not prioritized her issue.
Well, can we opt for her to go first and take our spot?
I can ask the advisor.
Or she could just come in with us. I mean, she's part of our group now. Come on, let's all go.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yep, she's part of our group now. We're all going at the same time. It'll be okay.
Oh. You know what? Sure. Fine. Anything to move this along.
Exactly.
It's how's this smell thing work again?
It's indefinite until I either touch the item or infuse something else over my limit.
Up to 10 feet away, so that's basically a 20-foot cube.
Yep.
Okay. No, 10-foot radius sphere, not a cube. I'm stupid.
Yeah, 10-foot cube, yeah.
10-foot radius sphere. Okay. Okay, so the guard motions for you to come in.
As we're walking by it, I go ahead and touch the ball bearing so to drop the imbued.
Oh, hold on. Make a perception check to see if you can see where it went.
Oh, okay.
All right, you see it has rolled under the table that the advisor is sitting at, and as you go into the room,
Oh God!
you
Oh,
see
God.
this advisor who looks completely unfazed by the smell. The advisor is a tiefling
Oh, great!
with
Just a badass sitting there,
yeah.
breathing it in.
with a bit of a purple hue to his to her skin, with horns that go up and back, and you can see them folded up, but she does have wings coming off of her back, where they're like folded up right up to her back, so you can kind of see them just poking out a little bit. And she's sitting at the table, and she looks up at you as you come in. I don't think we have enough seats for all of you, but 3 of you may have a seat.
I stand.
I'll just stand.
Yeah, Wynne doesn't need to sit. She's fine standing.
Marigold will sit.
I'm gonna stand because everybody else is standing.
Yeah, I think it would make sense if we all stood and let her have the spotlight / seat, so to speak.
So Marigold sits, and then there are 4 people standing up, and then a cabot that the tiefling can't see because of the desk.
Yeah.
Araneus is pretty tiny too, right?
I'm
Araneus is
short.
small.
I'm about I think I'm 4 foot.
Oh, okay, 4 foot.
I'm 4'5".
Yeah, she can still see him.
Wynne nods down at Marigold and says she has an issue regarding her home that she would like to discuss.
Oh, no, you go first. You were nice enough to bring me in here.
We
I think
wanna
our
make
thing will take a
sure-
little bit longer, so
Yeah,
you can go ahead.
yeah, we want to make sure you get the time you need.
Oh, okay. Well, first, let me ask you, Miss Advisor, what is your name? What should I call you? Yeah, I beat y'all to it.
You're so You're so smart. This is
She says, "My name is Inavari." And if anybody's interested, I
Okay.
will put that in the side chat there. There. Well, I can. Well, it doesn't really matter if I'm zoomed in on me or not. And Marigold says, "Hello, Inavari. Let me put it how my newfound friend put it. My neighbor's dogs won't stop shitting in my yard." And Inavari just kind of does that blank stare with a couple of blinks. That's what you came to talk to us about? And she says, "Yes, no one will do anything about it." And Inavari says, "This is not an issue for the king. This is something to take up with the mayor of wherever you are from. This is not something you take up with the king. And Marigold starts to argue with her. And Avari says, where are you from? What district are you from? And Marigold says, North Weldrake. And Avari says, speak with the mayor of North Weldrake, if you haven't already. And if the mayor will not do anything, then come speak to us again. And Marigold thinks about it for a second. And she says, okay, I will speak to the mayor. And Avari says, now, what are the rest of you here for?
So if Marigold is still in here, we'll say, sorry for the bluntness. And then I look to Inavari?
Inavari, yeah.
Inavari, and I say, we have most likely new information on the Cult of Blood.
And also with the issues involving the oh god, what's that called? What was that gate called to the shadow?
Say that again.
What's one of those? The issue down south. What was that?
The Shadow Crossing?
Shadow Crossing. Yes.
Yeah, I was getting.
We also have a little more information regarding the issue with shadow crossings in the southern, Shadow Forest.
Sorry, I got distracted for a second.
We have information about the shadow crossing issue.
Yeah, Leokron's, I'm sorry. Leokron said we have, more information about the Cult of Blood, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you said we have information about the Shadow Crossing issue. And
Yes.
Avari says, I am more interested about about the Cult of Blood than I am this Shadow Crossing issue.
I mean, both need to be addressed, but I completely understand why you say that, with all respect. So, I think it was Wynne that gave us it? No. It was Wynne and Araneus that figured out all the information about it, right?
About what?
What?
Like, the Fiend King.
Thinking thing, yeah.
It was when
Wynne knew the information, Araneus found and got the name.
Yeah. So, I kind of usher them to say, like, what they found out.
Well, so out of character here.
Mm-hmm.
Is Leokron thinking that the Cult of Blood is trying to raise the Fiend King? Is that correct? I thought they were trying to raise somebody else. The Fiend King is the Shadow Crossing.
No.
Oh, the
Shadow
Fiend King
Crossing was the mask. The Shadow Crossing was the black mask.
The Cult of Blood is trying to raise the Fiend King.
That's right. I'm getting my things confused here.
Mm.
And the other one was the Shadow Crossing was the cult of the mask. Yeah.
which never did say anything about a cult, but we just keep saying it anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Mask and the Raven Queen.
Which also doesn't have anything to do with the kingdom because they're part of a different kingdom, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
they're technically part of the same kingdom.
Because I remember we brought it before, and they were like, that doesn't have anything to do with us.
In Westwind, the guild wasn't concerned with it. Because
that's what it was, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Wynne will just okay. Wynne will say the Fiend King is getting stronger, which means the cult of blood is getting closer to bringing him back into this world.
How do you know he's getting stronger?
I think that's more of a thing to speak with the king about. We know that, you know, he's helped out in the past. We're just trying to get an audience with him, really. Can we, like, set something up for that?
Who's got the highest persuasion modifier?
Not me.
Definitely
Mine is
not
plus
me.
6.
Mine's +3, so not me.
Okay, Araneus, go ahead and make a persuasion roll. With advantage, because Wynne is also trying to... Inavari says, it's not easy to get an audience with the king, but when it comes to something of this importance, he might be open to speaking with you.
Sounds like a plan. So when can we set this up?
If you give me just a little bit of time, I will go speak with him now and see when he can fit you in, if he wants to.
And also, what is that god-awful smell?
Hey, so reading here about the Fiend King, he has a tiefling avatar. Would I know if that avatar looks like this tiefling in front of us?
All of the, would you know this? All of the tieflings' avatars at the time were kind of blown off of the face of the planet. So as far as you know, the Fiend King does not currently have any avatars.
Oh, sorry, say that one more time. I'm so sorry.
No, it's something Wynne would know, not Leokron, so it doesn't matter if you heard me.
Alright, cool.
Well, I guess we will wait here.
Wynne will ask Marigold where she can find her home so that she can come speak to her neighbor after we're done. Or whenever we get a moment. So she's gonna try to get... So she's not just wandering around this North Weldrake looking for a yard full of dog shit.
You could cast a spell.
I actually live near, not too far from the mayor's home, actually.
And what color is your house?
It is white, like many of the houses around it. She describes what her house looks like, what the area around it looks like, how you can find it based on landmarks near the mayor's house.
Okay, good.
I apologize. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back again. Sorry.
You gooch.
You good? You good?
Well, ain't this a, a load of shit?
And we're just stuck in a room that smells like sulfur now. You're welcome.
You could turn the smell off.
Yeah,
Right.
I could. I could.
Actually, we would have two competing
Yeah,
smells
that's
at
right.
the
The
moment.
marigold covering up the sulfur.
Oh no, not covering up, mixing
Well,
together.
Mixing together.
Is that cilantro? Oh.
What are we laughing
So we
at?
found out that, well, technically the two smell pellets are intermingling. One that
So-
smells like sulfur and shit, and one that smells like marigolds. Because they're both in the room at the same time.
Oh, jeez.
But that would be an interesting flavor profile, wouldn't it?
You mean aroma profile?
Yeah, aroma, yeah. Well, technically both
Oh,
because
shut up.
I didn't even hear what was said. I was reading something.
Inavari excuses herself, asks you if you could please wait out in the other room.
That will not be a problem. I get up and walk out. Or wait, no, I was already up. I just walk out.
Yeah, we can wait, I guess.
Alright. And she goes off down through the castle. And say about 20 minutes passes by before she comes back. And says, oh, before she walks off, she asks all of you your names, to know who she's dealing with and who the king would be speaking to. And then she goes off. And about 20 minutes later, she comes back. Assuming you all tell her your names.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I tell her my name is Mags.
I'm assuming you're joking.
I mean, no.
You tell
My
her your
name is
name is Max?
my name is... No, my name is Magnus.
Oh, Magnus.
Yeah. Which is not actually my last name, but it's what I tell him.
Okay.
That's probably not good to.
It's close to my last name. It's fine.
She comes back and says the King Seraph is definitely interested in what you have to say. And when I told him who you were and described what you looked like, he recognized you as people he had dealt with before and was interested for that reason as well.
Except for this Magnus fella, he doesn't know that name. To the hell with you.
I mean, he would recognize my description.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
Technically, I look a little bit different now, though, because of the genie kind thing.
That changes your appearance?
Yep,
Oh.
slightly. I start to take on the... Where's it at? I begin to take on characteristics of my patron's kind. Whatever that would entail.
And she says he's willing to speak with you in about an hour. If you're willing to wait.
I mean,
I look at the group and I'm like, how long would it take to get to north whatever place and come back?
Longer than an hour.
Alright, I wait.
We can just wait.
Okay, so you wait the hour, and you are escorted to the throne room to have an audience with the king. There are guards present.
up the ass.
He's sitting in his throne. And he looks tired. He looks like he's getting towards the end of his life. Like death is around the corner for him. That's how close he's getting.
Who's next in line for the crown?
Zan Lumen. He's a half-elf. He's the general of the Blinkother army. You've seen him before. He's the one that led the Royal Guard into Westwind. But you're led into the throne room, and he says, "So we meet again, but without Andor."
Andor is
Yeah,
some personal matters.
he's on a sabbatical.
I'm sorry to hear. So what is it you have to tell me about the Fiend King?
He's getting stronger.
And how do you know this?
He put a message in our heads while we were sleeping.
Yeah, he spoke to us while we were sleeping or in a trance last night.
The look on his face turns from one of tiredness, but trying to look, strong and kingly, to one of grave concern when you say he put a message in your heads. And he says he spoke to you in your minds, all of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would assume pretty much at the same time.
Yeah.
I had a friend once who went through the same thing with the Fiend King. You must not listen to that voice.
Well, of course. Do you know how he was able to do it? Was it through some object here in our plane? Or...
The Fiend King he's not exactly a god, but he is as powerful as some of the lesser gods. And there's a lot of things he can do with that power, and to reach through from the hellish planes to the mortal plane, to reach into the minds of mortals, is one of the things he is able to do when he is strong enough.
Has the Royal Guard found any more information about the Cult of Blood as far as where their next move is going to be, or where they're lying in hiding?
No, they haven't found any more information, and they haven't found anything about the missing girl either.
Oh yeah, the missing girl. Didn't we take that mission? Wasn't that a mission?
No,
No.
the
No, we
Royal
just
Guard
keep
was going to
an
look
eye
into
out.
it.
Right.
But on that note, Seraph says, I have instructed the guard to put up listings at the Adventurers Guild to help in search of the missing woman. As they have had no luck finding her. Perhaps those who adventure for a living may have better luck. And your reputation is spreading.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, so far, it's been a good thing. You've taken quests others have balked at. I mean, we
Oh,
heard...
yeah, we had that tiny dragon.
We heard you took... Nope. Nobody knew about that. What was the other one? Oh, you handled yourselves well in the Shadow Forest against enemies that could vanish into the shadows. And as I said, you've taken quests that others haven't. And you've consistently performed well. So far, your reputation is a good one.
How are things going in the Shadow Forest, by the way?
Last I heard, a couple more people had gone missing. Hunters. Strayed a little bit too close to the Shadow Crossing.
Supposed to go back there?
Yeah, we're supposed to go back there and help if we can.
Yeah.
Hey, Meryl, show him that mask.
When he says hunters, he means royal hunters, the ones that were guarding the crossing. I should say that, because I know that in my head, but I don't know if you guys remember that.
Yeah, Meryl would take the mask out of her bag and show it to him.
Is that... No, that can't be what I think it is.
It is.
No. The mask I'm thinking of looked different.
Okay.
Well, this is what they were wearing.
Yeah, this is one of what one of them were wearing at least.
The people that came out of the Shadow Crossing that are kidnapping the royal hunters were wearing this.
They're wearing black masks. Yeah, I think.
They also had these stones, and I hold up one of them.
We are looking for. We've considered sending a group of royal hunters into the Plane of Shadow. But something like that is very dangerous. And we certainly won't consider asking adventurers to do it just yet.
If we just a guaranteed way to get back, then yeah, I'm sure we wouldn't mind going, but as of now, we don't know if we'd be able to make it back.
And even if you did go, the time differences between here and there, things would be very different when you came back. It's definitely something to consider. But this information about the Fiend King getting stronger is most concerning.
Out of character, we can get back because we can create shadow crossings using the onyx.
And wearing the mask.
I think were you just being in character saying that?
No, I said out of character.
No, Sholly.
No, that would be out of character. Just
Well,
responding
that's-
to what.
No. What in character saying you don't know if you have a way to get back?
Yeah, that would be in character.
Okay.
Because even though the thing says that it does it if I'm wearing a mask, I don't know if Araneus with that because he's never held the mask.
So here's my question for you, Batch. It says if you're wearing a shadow mask, you can speak one of the gemstone's command phrases to manipulate shadow crossings. So does that mean also creating one, or does that pertain only to manipulating a shadow crossing that's already in existence?
It pertains to creating them too.
Okay.
Yeah, it says you speak the first command phrase to create a shadow crossing.
Right. I was just questioning the wording because it was talking about manipulating, which would mean a shadow crossing is already in existence and you're manipulating it. That's what I was wondering. If you could, if you didn't have to be wearing the mask to just create one.
No, you need to be wearing it to create one. Your group and one other group have proven to be quite formidable units.
Well, the other
When
group
it
happened
come-
to be Oz's group.
When it comes to
Yeah, how's this group as well?
when it comes to adventuring and helping out others and
We're gonna have to go another shadow crossing with Oz's group.
As a matter of fact, are you referring to Osborne Cragborn?
Maybe we call him Oz. He's got a druid with him.
Yes, Brangle, Gentleheart.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yes.
Awesome.
They're another group that has gained a reputation.
Oh?
Yeah, they're kind of our friendly rivals.
Really?
Less friendly with Andor, but that's beside the point. You know Andor.
I do. After last time, I do. I would like it if one of your groups were to investigate Josine, the missing woman.
Okay.
There will of course be a reward for this.
We can definitely do that, reward or not.
With the recent events, the guild in Westwind has authorized giving out their own quests, and I believe if we as in the Crown are going to ask people to ask adventurers to do things, then we should compensate them fairly for their work as well.
It's always appreciated.
Would how does 250 gold a piece sound?
I'm not arguing.
That sounds fine.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's good.
Now, we will pay this out for any information you can bring on the whereabouts of Josine. Whether she's alive, whether she is dead. If you can bring us any leads that get us closer to finding her, we will pay you.
Do we know where she was last seen?
She was last seen at her mother's shop.
And the name of said shop.
Yeah, we have information on that.
Yeah.
Daughter of the shopkeep, last seen leaving mother's shop. Mother's name is Stephanie. That's the information we were given. So Stephanie something.
Speak to my advisor. Inavari, she will have more information for you. I need to rest.
I understand. Thank you for your time.
Yes, thank you for seeing us.
You have a
Of
good
course.
rest.
I only have a few left.
Hopefully more than you think.
Hopefully, but I've been around a long time. I know I don't have that many left.
I cast everlasting life.
If only that were a thing.
We are happy to have you while you are still here, my king.
You don't need to suck up to me.
Not sucking
Yeah,
up,
don't
just paying respects.
don't be an Andor.
Don't be an Andor. Oh, he's not even here.
But that's what my character would say.
Alright, so you're escorted out of the throne room and back to Inavari's office, I guess we'll call it. How long does that thing last for?
Indefinitely until I get rid of the enchantment
Oh.
infusion. So it's still going.
Okay.
Yeah, it smells like one of us is actually shitting themselves as like we're talking to him.
So you go back into her office and she's you can see her looking around the room for you can only guess what she's looking for, and eventually she finds the little ball bearing under her desk and says, "It has to be this." And she picks it up, walks over to the door, and tosses it out. And walks back to her desk past you all are you were coming in as she was doing this, so she kind of walks past you, tosses it out, walks back to her desk and sits down, welcomes you in.
Hey, the smell's gone.
What smell?
That one that was in here beforehand.
I didn't smell anything.
Well, we did. It was
Oh.
horrid.
Meryl just starts slapping and can't stop. She just loses it.
And Avari glares at Meryl.
Meryl looks at it. What?
So I've been
What?
told to give you information on Josine, the missing woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you already know this, but she was last seen leaving her mother's shop in Westwind. The name of her mother's shop is simply Stephanie's Shop. It does not have any special name. It is on the northern end of Westwind.
Do we know what direction she was headed when she left?
She was headed to Martzlock to pick up supplies for her mother.
Hmm.
Do we happen to know what supplies she was going to get, or should we speak with Stephanie about that?
We did ask. She was going to pick up some smithing supplies.
Well, we have somewhere to start.
It seems Stephanie was interested in expanding her offerings.
What sort of shop is it? Is it just like a general store?
She sells adventuring gear, mostly. Things you would take out on the road. Yeah. I had a brain fart on that one, but yeah. Adventuring gear. She sells seashells, yeah. I couldn't even say that once. Yeah, but she was heading to Martzlock to pick up smithing supplies for her mother.
Was she walking, or did she take a carriage or a horse?
She was on foot.
Okay. Well, I
We
guess if
didn't-
you don't have... Go ahead.
We didn't notice anybody walking whenever we were going to Martzlock, did we?
Mm-mm.
No, we were looking. Well, we said that we were keeping an eye out. Did we get a description of... I can't remember her name already.
Josine?
Josine, yeah. Did we get a description of her?
I don't believe so.
I can give you one.
Does that mean if we got one, that would make it easier? But we can say that we already have one.
Kind of light brown skin, purple hair. She's an elf, so she's got long ears. And I want to say green eyes.
And Marigold is her grandmother, yes.
That's a very distinctive look, so.
That is a very distinctive look.
Right.
Well, I guess thank you for the information, and thank you for getting us an audience.
Of course.
I guess we will be on our way unless you need anything else.
No, I don't need anything.
But, well, thank you again.
Oh, thank you for helping.
Goodbye, and Avari Davida.
Oh my gosh. Can't win.
If it makes you feel any better, it took me a second. Granted, I thought of it earlier, just didn't. I guess we head back to the Gateworks and go back to the
Go back to
guild.
West Wind. Yeah.
Hmm. I get y'all want to just walk to Marshlock?
I mean, that's what we have to do.
Probably be better to walk than it would be to take the horses. That way, you know,
We can keep a better eye out.
yeah, keep a better eye out and look for any paths that we might have missed or something like that along the way. Maybe even split up a bit, like to where we're still in eyesight of each other, but that way we look more vulnerable. If she was taken, then maybe they'll try to take one of us as well.
Yeah, we'll split up 3 and 3. Wait, no. Oh shit. 2 and 3.
Do you go straight from the Gateworks to Martzlock? Do you stop at the guild for anything? What do you do?
I'd say we stop at the guild because the king mentioned other things that he was posting about. He said he posted the things at the guild for this and that. I don't know if we needed to take the posting with us, or if just
No, he was
sending
just
us on it.
he was just referencing the fact that the guild has now authorized
Okay.
quest
Never mind
postings.
then.
Yeah.
Should we go talk to the poopy dog neighbor first?
Oh.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay,
You
so
weren't expecting that, were you, Batch?
instead of going to the guild,
Yeah.
we're gonna go to North Drake.
There you go.
I'm assuming there would be a map of some sort that tells us where the house is, and then we look around that area for her house.
Yes, you could find a map to the mayor's house, and you probably borrow a map off of somebody and use the directions she gave you to...
Yeah, we find her house. She there? We'll knock on the door. So I'm assuming she has multiple neighbors. We don't want to just go to all of them.
Yeah, she had about, an hour head start on you? And then you had the car.
At least.
Yeah, so yeah, she's home.
Knock, knock, knock.
Oh my gosh. Opens the door. Well, hello.
Hello, Miss Marigold.
Hello, Wynne.
So which neighbor is it that's giving you trouble?
The one to the left.
Your left or our left?
My left.
Okay.
So you're right.
Alright, well, we will go speak to that neighbor really quick. Let's see what we can sort out for you here.
Okay.
If all else fails, I can try and talk to the animals that are directly shitting on your lawn.
Or I can prank them, so you know.
You can what?
Prank them.
I still don't know what you're saying.
Prank.
Prank?
Break?
Yeah, like the little the sticky bomb I made
prank.
and
Prank.
Oh.
At first I thought you said a word that's not good, and then I thought you said break.
Yeah, I thought you said break too.
prank.
Okay, so you go over to the neighbor, knock on the door, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Oh no, we bang on the door this time. We're not.
Bang on the door.
Absolutely wail on the bitch.
Door flies open. What? It's like an older human man.
We hear you have some animal problems with their excrement.
What? Oh no! Did she send you over here?
She didn't send us, no.
No, we sent ourselves.
What do you want from me?
Well,
you could pick up after your animals and not let them, not leave their waste all over her lawn.
Yeah, it's nice if your animals don't defecate on somebody else's property.
I don't control what they do.
they're your animals. Put up a fence.
Are they on a leash?
Do you know how much a fence costs?
Well, go pick up after them.
Do you abide by leash laws?
Do we have leash laws?
He does now. Whether there's
What?
actually one or not.
What leash laws?
The ones that we're implementing on you right now. Keep your animals on a leash or pick up after them. Unless you want to eat it.
Or get a fence.
Make an intimidation check. Oh my gosh!
Wow. Damn.
Okay.
Fire flares up around my head and in my eyes.
All right.
Now we will be checking in.
I believe
Weird bird.
you.
So make sure that it's spick and span over here.
If you can't be a responsible pet owner, then you shouldn't have them. They shouldn't be encroaching on your neighbor's livelihood.
All right.
Way of life.
I will take better care of it. You have my word.
And I'm like, and because I feel like I scared you, here is 10 gold so that you can hire somebody to take care of them if you do it yourself, since you're kind of old.
Thank you.
And I give him 10 gold.
Thank you. I think.
Yeah, mixed signals.
Get confused. Keep you on your toes.
Alright.
Now have a fantastic day, or else.
He slowly shuts the door. Okay, now that that's done and over with.
Right, we go tell Marigold that you shouldn't have any more issues.
And then we'll check back in with her.
Should I still talk to the animals to make sure? Or do you think we're all set?
I think we're good. If it's
Okay.
still an issue next time, maybe.
Yeah.
Unless you just
making
want
sure.
to, but that'll take an extra, 10 minutes for you to cat it?
Yeah.
And she says, well, thank you so much for doing that. You didn't have to.
We felt like we did. It wasn't difficult. He just needed a stern talking to.
Well, I hope that's all he needed.
Yep, let's hope so, because if not, he's going to be eating it.
Well, he'll let the strong odor of sulfur by his bedroom window, or pretty much permanently.
Well, thank you, all of you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And now we head to the shop.
Now you head where?
To the shop.
I can't.
Stephanie's shop.
Oh,
We gotta
yeah,
head
that's right.
there. So that we can
That's-
walk from there to Marslock.
Okay, yeah. Alright, so you killed a good bit of time. I would say it's... Let's see, first thing you went to the castle, killed at least an hour and a half there. Then you went to North Weldrake, and then over to West Wind. That's a couple hours there. So it's early afternoon. And it is 8:21. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it there.
It's 7:21.
It's 8:21 for me.
Camp Club.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it there instead of starting something and having to end it in 9 minutes.
Yeah, you're open.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright.
We'll say that we're at the shop.
Okay. Yeah, you're at the shop. Alright. Thank everybody for watching. Thank everybody for playing. Everybody say their goodbyes, and we'll get out of here.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Make sure you hug your loved ones.
Their goodbyes, and we'll get out of here.
Have a good night.